horrible.
It's like we said, he's got all of his bases covered, and he's making it worse, and he's making it worse,
Yeah.
and then just when you think that it can't get worse, he has 5 more ways to make it 5 times worse.
Yep. It's not going to get better. But at least, hey, at least you got those rings. Because those rings on your lip is going to mean that you don't get killed. You're his, like, special reigned girls.
They're marked.
Yes. Toby and Cecilia, the older of the group, try to get out of this. They're like, hey, your men aren't going to get satisfaction. You don't want us in the tents. That's just going to bore them. And Jagang's like, that's not the fucking point. So, yeah, you are going to do that. That's the lesson I'm trying to teach all of you that you're not getting. This is why we're still going to do it, Ulicia, because even though you keep telling me you all understand, you don't understand.
Right, apparently not. This whole thing is just for me to show you that I'm in control.
Yeah, you can't make special requests. What the fuck?
It's funny how Richard says no special requests, and it means an entirely different thing than Jagang saying no special requests.
And hey, you can still get special requests from Richard if you're hot and your husband was killed by Mariswith, quote unquote.
And you have a thing for food.
Yeah.
Because food is Richard's weakness.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, okay, so no matter how powerful these sisters are, they are dirt under Jagang's boot, and that's what they need to fucking take away from this. The men have a lot of different tastes, so even if they don't want to, fuck you because you're old, they may just want to break your bones because that's their digs, and they're going to do that. So as long as you don't die, they're going to have fun with you. It's going to be fine. And that's all going to happen after the sailors are done anyways, so don't you worry about that right now, darling.
Ugh, the darling thing. That's the worst. Okay, that's not the worst, but it's just an extra layer of creepy. But no, I was going to say, no broken bones. That's against the rules.
Yeah.
Anything but.
I love how much you hate the darling part, because that's how I feel when most men say it to me that aren't you. So and you don't even never say that, but
no, not normally. But if I do, it's not in this way.
Not
like
creepy.
There's a grit to it. Yeah. Hey, darling. And it's like, that's my wife, so I can say that. But I feel like if it's not your wife, that's not something you should say to a stranger. For quick example, I go to Arby's in Coopersville when I'm on my lunch break, and the lady who works the window has this habit of calling me hun.
Yeah, she does.
Now, I do know for a fact that she's doing this to cars ahead of me. I can't really tell the ones behind, but I hear her say it to other people. So it's not a me thing. But Jade was like, you should fire back with another word someday and see if you can out-creep her out. And I didn't want to get in trouble. But
she does it excessively, though. You're acting like she says it once.
Right.
She said it once. And then every time I think she's got a bet about how many times she can shove it into a conversation with you.
Yeah, it's at least, okay, not at least, once every 2 sentences. 3 sentences tops, but it's several times. And so I thought darlin' might be just the right word to use because of that, but then I was like, no, because it's got the creep factor, and
it gives me weird feelings.
Right, I'm gonna leave Arby's, I'm gonna finish my lunch, and then a cruiser's gonna pull up behind me and be like, hey, so you were being weird, you're going to jail.
That's a little excessive.
I don't know, I don't say things like that to people.
Good.
Sorry, we can move on.
So at this point, the men start to pull them away, taunting them as they're doing so. Basically being like, oh, payback's a bitch! Before they leave, though...
Oh, the come out to play guy finally had his moment in the sun. Ooh, you are going to come out to play.
Rubbing his
talk
fingers.
That way. Fucking weirdo. Yeah. Yes, he's definitely rubbing his fingers. Fuck that guy.
But before they leave, Jagang stops them and says they can't have Marissa because Christabel was his favorite and Marissa's fucking hot. So now that Christabel's dead, Marissa's taking her place. Good for you, promotion.
I'm going to go first, Debs.
He makes her strip, telling her that she might need something nice to kill Richard in later. So this is going to be her killing outfit still. Don't worry, guys. Once she's naked, Marissa is told to get under the table. Ugh.
Yeah, and we have a guess as to what.
Oh, we don't even have to guess. We find out.
Yeah. How ironic is it, though, that Marissa, if you remember, had the red dress.
Yes, she did.
And she was the one who Jagang was like, you're going to kill Richard.
She's going to bathe in his blood, remember? That's what her dream is.
And the irony there is that
it's a red dress and
Mord
blood.
Sith wear red.
Oh.
For the same thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. Whoosh!
It totally works out.
Over my head. Anyways.
Sorry.
Ulicia, through the link, tells her sisters that worse has been done to them and reminds them who their true master is. Jagang underestimates them and he's gonna fucking pay, okay? And Nikki demands that everybody remember every face that does anything to them because they are gonna come back and they're gonna make all of them pay. This is gonna be a bloodbath.
It's Boondock Saints all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's the poker game where they kick the door open and then they look around for a second and Rocco goes, all of them.
Yeah.
Kill all of them.
Do it.
They are all gonna die.
Yeah. That's
It's
what's gonna happen,
intense.
yeah. Ulicia tells them all not to dare dream of this, which, what? Since when can we control what we're dreaming? Wouldn't we have been controlling what we were dreaming about all this time? Why are you telling us not to dream about that? That's a weird thing.
It's just like saying don't sleep.
Yeah.
But like I as a person who I don't have lucid dreams and I wish that I did because that would be so fucking cool. But you couldn't tell me to not dream about something because I don't have control over that shit. It's not something I can do.
I mean, even telling somebody not to think of something makes them think of something. And I mean, you could try to actively not think of something, but you'll still probably think of it.
Ray Stantz, right? Ghostbusters? Don't think of anything. And he's like, I'm sorry, it just popped in there. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that part of that movie. I do. See? I remember. I know one thing.
I feel like you're not telling me the truth right now.
No, because then it's giant in the road.
Do you want to know one other little piece of trivia real quick? Stay Puft Marshmallows don't exist. It's not a real brand.
They didn't have to pay anybody.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is not a real brand. It was all made up for the movie. And had you asked me that yesterday, I would have sworn to you that I've seen them, tasted them, seen the Marshmallow Man, all of it. None of it's real.
The Michelin Man, or Michelin?
The Michelin Man, yeah, the tire guy, right?
The tire guy, he looks like him, kind of.
Very, very similar,
So I think people get it confused. Anyways.
Sorry. But yeah, that's what it is. You can't control that stuff.
Yeah, shut up, Ulicia, that basically. But as long as they're alive, she says that they can get back into the Keeper's favor and get the rewards that they were promised, and she intends to do so. Marissa hisses in everybody's mind, saying that Richard Rahl is hers, and anybody else who gets him will answer to her and the Keeper. And I don't know what her fucking beef is. Her interaction with Richard was like all of 2 pages in the last book. She was hot. They offered to fuck him. He said no. That was about it. Why is she so butthurt? She needs to calm down.
Is it like, what's it called? Scorned lover? No, not that. That's something different. He rejected her.
But they didn't
said no.
But it didn't even seem like they really wanted, like, the way it was written in the book, it seemed like they didn't seem to care either way, but they would if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. She was pretty nonchalant about the whole thing. Like, look, I'm hot, so I'm getting it either way.
Yeah.
Either I can get it from you or someone else.
Yeah, you're a war wizard. You want to do it? Cool. You don't? Cool.
And he's got a really big sword.
Yes.
And maybe ego, but we'll go with sword.
Yeah, so hey, if any of you have a better reason for me than this, why Marissa is so bent out of shape about Richard, I would love to know, because I kind of just feel like she's an attention whore. That's what it feels like to me. She's trying to make this about her, like something that's not about her. She has no more bearing over Richard and no more reason to want to bathe in his blood than anybody. She's just being a bitch. So, that's my opinion. Let me know if you have a different one on that. Through the link, they can feel Marissa pull her hair back and tastes what she tastes. They all taste it together.
Oh, it's not craft beer, is it?
Fucking ew. Yeah, no. You know this guy is gross. He's got grease like flying off of him at every different angle. So, and Christabel was all over that like 5 seconds ago. It's just bad. And her lip probably really hurts. Poor thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
I know
great.
I just called her a bitch, but that's gotta suck.
Kind of doing a 180.
Yeah, well...
No, I mean, okay, so you could see Jagang being maybe a good-looking guy. He looks intimidating. He's definitely scary, but he's definitely in shape.
Yeah, he's cut.
He's got money. So there's that part of it. I'm not saying that's making it any better for Marissa or Christabel, okay? But, like, the chicken with the grease, or
Yeah.
the suckling pig.
And then he had a
the
pheasant,
grease.
too. He ate 2 different things.
I feel like, because it would be this way for me, it doesn't matter how attractive you are, if you were like, hey, let's fool around, but I'm going to eat this full-ass steak dinner with my hands, which, okay, I wouldn't mind the food part of it, but just the grease.
Yeah.
Just the covered, and there's no air conditioning, so this is getting worse and worse.
Sweaty. Yeah, well, and that's the other thing I'm thinking about. Like, okay, he does have a lot of money, and he does seem to take care of his body. There's a good chance that maybe he does take baths more occasionally than the average person.
More than his soldiers, yeah.
But also considering the fact that, like, most normal people are considerate of the people who are getting close to any bits
intimate
and
parts.
bobbles like that, and try to keep it clean and not smell bad. I would think he would have the opposite reaction, and he would probably keep it clean for himself to a point, but if he's like, yeah, it's been a couple days, I know it's not good down there, he's not gonna have a problem being like, yeah, flip the loincloth up and take a rip.
Ugh, oh, fucking gross.
Yeah, it's not great. It's bad, and the only way to endure this is laughing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think that's what I was trying. I took the long way around, but I guess what I was trying to say is it's bad enough that they have to do this, but it's worse that he's like, I'm also not going to take care of my personal hygiene while you do this.
Yeah.
Again, he just made it at least 3 times worse.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming. Sorry, Jagang, if you're listening out there, and you keep your dick clean, but I don't think you do.
Holy shit, we are going out on that.
Yep, anyways.
PSA from all the things, clean your bits. Anyways, if you guys wanted to chime in on this chapter, and I really hope you do, you can send an email to podcastatt@gmail.com. You can hit us up on all of our social medias and Patreon at podcastatt, or visit our website, podcastatt.com. Did I sell you? I think I sold you. Anyways, if that's not your digs and you want to give us a text, or fuck, you can leave us a voicemail. We got a phone number at 616-259-0025, and we can't wait to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.